Couldn't
from the
hear.
store,
Oh,
me and Jenny.
oh, you couldn't hear me. You had to get your hearing aid.
You got it.
Oh, she said. Oh, you got it
So
on.
what?
You got it on speaker so Jenny can hear us. Your granddaughter.
No,
Your granddaughter's just walking in the door.
no, I ain't walking it. No, your granddaughter Sierra is walking into her. I had
Wobbling,
my,
wobbling, wobbling with that big, big belly.
I ain't doing no walking. Send your picture to Papa.
Mm.
Hi, Papa. And with her car, I
Come
didn't
on,
even get out of the car today.
sit down,
I
baby.
just rode to the store Jenny went and done the shopping.
Oh yeah.
I, I, I just got back home and I felt myself all wet.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I had been in the bathroom, sitting in the car in the bathroom.
Well, I woke up. I woke up this
I
morning.
just getting wet. I do sometimes 3 times before I got some tendons to,
Oh, we don't want to hear all that, Daddy. That's all right about all that.
huh?
That's all right about that. I was just trying to tell you, I woke up crying today, and I.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying. My ears, I can't hear you good. You said she woke up crying today. Huh? She woke up crying. Who? Mia. Woke up what? She woke up crying.
I'm all right. Tell him I'm all right now, Jenny. I got him on the phone.
It's all right now.
I had a dream about something I had to do, and it's funny because Tiara was with me yesterday. I was taking her to get enrolled in school, and she said that she had a dream about something that she felt was very powerful and she wanted to do. And I felt like this dream was telling me to do what I'm doing right now. And I want you to know that I'm recording our conversation, Jenny and Tiara and Dad, because this is something that I wanted to do for my granddaughter. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that my granddaughter would take this, and whenever something comes up in her life, when we are gone, Daddy and Jenny, that she will be able to say, you know what, this is what my grandmother said, this is what my grandfather said, this is what my auntie
Uh-huh.
said. And so that way, even though I haven't been able to get the courts to do what they should have done fairly toward me, I feel like I need to have this in recording for my granddaughter to carry my legacy and to tell the truth for me. So I'm glad that you called Jenny and Dad, and I wanted you guys to tell her, because I'm going to tell her the whole story about what happened. A lot of the grandkids, when Mom Bush died, was left out of all of this. And all of this happened, but indirectly, it affects them. Because what it did, it stopped conversation between them and their cousins because of us who are the supposed to be the matriarchs or the older ones of the family and try to keep the family together, which Mom, as you know, was a glue. Mom always wanted us to be close. We always had family gatherings, we had barbecues, dinners, and we were always together for Christmas. It was just like I never thought we had any problems until Mom died. And so
Oh.
and so now the children are feeling like this thing that went down in court, a judgment against me saying that I took the money that came from that lawsuit of Mom, and I took the money and issued it to Jenny and to everybody. And then I gave Daddy hardly none of it, or $3,000, and I took it all. And the judge gave Bill that judgment after 4 years of taking Dad through all kinds of stuff, trying to get Dad to say that I did all that, and Dad never would. So they dropped the case against Dad because they couldn't get him. And Dad is on this phone right now, and maybe he can't hear that good, Jenny, but he's got his right mind.
Right. Well, I'm hearing you, but there ain't nothing I can do with
Well,
that.
what you can do, Dad, what you can do is tell my granddaughter who's sitting here the truth. The truth of the matter is, I did not take any money from you or Jenny or anybody, and all this stuff against me is false.
Look, didn't hear anything. Yeah, but so I can't really understand. All the things about her is false. It is. What? You did not take anything from you, Mama, or me. Who? Millie and Matt, they did not take any. I know they not. They give it something to us. Well, been doing it for years. And Millie's been doing it for years. I know. I'm just so proud that she ain't give me no trouble at no time. Just like today, I was shopped, and when you done the shopping, and I was in the car, I didn't even get out. I wasn't able to get out of the wall, so I was sitting in the car with the driver, and I'm doing fine, honestly. And still singing my song one day at a time. Really, about me. I'm feeling good at the age I am, you know. Mm-hmm. And then all I do now is have a lot of trouble with the bathrooms, you know. Mm-hmm. I got the panties thing I wear every day, and sometimes I use them 3 and 4 times before I get home. I'm ready to get up right now and go to the bathroom right now.
Well, Dad,
all the way.
I know I'm gonna let you go, but let me ask you something. When you and Mom asked me to be power of attorney, why did you guys ask me and didn't ask Bill? It seems like that's his problem, is that he's the boy, he's the oldest in the family. Why wasn't he asked to be power of attorney? And why Millie?
Well, I'm sitting here right now. I can feel it just running the whole room.
Daddy, okay, let him go. Let him go to the bathroom, Jenny.
Okay. Watch you what? Why did that you and Mama asked her to be the power of attorney? Well, I can't answer that. I can't answer. Mama told to me, and we had some help. We wasn't educated to take care of things like this, but we just figured that Millie was able to take care of everything.
Well, why don't you let Bill or Bobby or Doug take care of you now and not me?
What she said? She said, why don't you let Bill and Doug and Bobby take care of you and not her? No, Millie was doing it before Bobby and Doug thought about anything. Millie started, she's 12 years old, doing for me, and because she worked with the radio broadcast, and I just been happy over what she did. And she ain't took nothing from me, and not the family either. She gave to, I understand, I can take time. She ain't took nothing. She gave everything she could give to the family, and let them know that she loves them. And I didn't have to worry about those bills and things like that. Music took care of all of that.
Well, I'm still trying to take care of you, Dad. But I'm under a lot of stress, and I'm under the fire of almost $60,000 coming from me because I stole from you and I mistreated you. I've caused you so much pain. So.
You didn't steal from him. You didn't cause him no pain at all. You did not steal from him. You did not steal from me. You did not steal from nobody. Now, Mary, let me tell you, you don't owe nobody nothing when it comes to me and you other sisters and brothers. You don't owe nobody nothing. They owe you.
I know that, Dad and Jenny, I do. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is there is a judgment that somehow Bill won in court while I was in the hospital. I wasn't able to come out there in California. I was here. His lawyer and everybody knew that I couldn't come. They knew that I was in Maryland, that I didn't live in California. But without me, without Daddy, without Lydia, without you, Jenny, without anybody, they listened to just Bill's side of the story and gave him the judgment. And I do believe in my heart that they lied to that judge. I don't think they gave the judge the evidence showing that I did not distribute that money, that I did not touch that money, that money was distributed by an attorney. That was a lawsuit that was done through the court, Supreme Court. I had nothing to do with it, but yet I was accused of getting all of the money and sitting down, distributing it to everybody. So with that, with him getting that judgment, Jenny, it means that his lawyer, well, his lawyer.
Let me say this, and then I'm gonna be through. I gotta go get the bathroom. You don't owe nobody nothing. Everybody look like owe you.
Yeah, Les and I know that. We know that, and Jenny proved that. She paid us back every penny that we ever gave her. I know that.
And I'm gonna sit right in front of a judge.
But you don't have to go to no judge, Dad. You don't ever have to go to no judge anymore. I don't want you to put that on your mind. I'm the one that they're after now. Bill's lawyer is coming after me and Les, not you. Don't worry. You're out of. They dropped you and picked up me.
Well, I don't want to have to sit in this face. She said you don't have to do that. All I got to say is I owe Millie, and Millie don't owe me.
I know that. But Bill's lawyer is trying to find out a way to take everything, even if he could take this house. Thank God it's in Les's name. They're trying to take the house. And Les is getting sick and sicker because he has cancer. His cancer is come back up now out of remission because of all the stress. It's so much stress.
That's a shame. That's a shame for God. Well, I don't want you upset, and I don't want to be upset. I'm too old now. I can't remember like I used to.
I know.
And my body's weak, and I can't walk like I used to.
Well, listen, I don't want you to be upset. I just called to get this in recording so that Tiara, once I close my eyes, Tiara will know that I sat there and I heard my great grandfather, talk to my grandmother, and tell her the truth about all of this, and she can stand before the family. And even if the courts can't clear me, my granddaughter can clear me now. I wanted her to hear this because they kept all the grandchildren out of this, right, Jenny? They just had us going to court, and the judge was only listening to Bill and his lawyer. I didn't have no money to pay for no lawyer at that time. I didn't even think I needed a lawyer. And now here we are. So I wanted to get this on a recording by you guys agreeing that I can record it and put it out there because it's going to be out there. I'm not going to die and let this go because this is wrong. This is wrong. I love my daddy, and I will always take care of my daddy. I don't care what Bill say. Mom and Daddy asked me, and it was nothing against Bill. It was because they asked me. And thank God I was in the position, better than any of you guys, that I could help them.
Well, it was God's calling on your life. Just like it's not God's calling on my life to be here with Dad.
Absolutely.
We all have a purpose, and it's no fun. She's doing a wonderful job. What she can do, she really doing it.
She is, Dad, and I'm so glad that you are letting her go to the store and do what she needs to do for the house. I'm so happy. And Jenny, that was a good idea what you did when you went to the VA and asked them to bring some help in there when you can get out, and because that's the caregiver has to have an outlet. And so you
just don't worry about it.
I'm not, Jenny, please tell Daddy I'm not worried. I just need to make sure because I'm not well, and my husband is not well, and I want my granddaughter to carry my legacy and tell the truth. That's all I want. All I want is the truth.
Amen.
All I want is the truth.
Amen. I'm gonna keep on living happy because I love to sing, and people come in and see me, and I'll wind up singing. So you always used to ask me. I always used to ask you, sis, let me give, and stuff. And I said, one day God's gonna bless me to give you back what you have given you and lessons. You have given to me and for my daughter, and you helped me and my daughter when she was before I gave birth to Crystal. You was there, and you always emptied out your money, you and less, always been there. And
that's okay. Don't cry, Jenny. That's okay. Somehow the truth. Sometimes it's sad that you have to air your dirty laundry all out in the public, but sometimes the public can help clear your name. And so this might have to end up that way. But I thank God for my sisters who stuck by me, who always was there for me and always will be. We have always been there for each other. We tried to stick by what mom and dad had trained us to do.
Exactly. Well, I tell you, I'm fit to kick back, shut up now. I sit here and sleep on my couch, that big old black couch thing that you brought us.
Mm-hmm.
And I just enjoy where I'm living.
I know. Well, Daddy, that's what I felt like. Me and the girls, we all felt.
Nobody take it over my life and come and doing this. I don't want it done. I've been bathing myself for a long time.
Well, Daddy, that's what me and Jenny and all the girls want. We want, as long as you can do that to yourself, you are allowed to do it. We're just there for if you ever fall, we're there to pick you up. That's it. But we're never going to take away your independence, and I hope my children doesn't do that. I don't want my independence taken away until it really needs to be taken. So, Daddy, I'm taking care of you. Jenny's taking care of you. We're there because we love you.
And then I'm here, and I'm seeing what's going on with him.
Right.
You know, and that's
right.
why I went to go back to him. And it's not me taking over his life. I know what he can do and what he cannot do.
Right, but as long as he wants to bathe himself and he can bathe himself, that's what everybody, even the doctors, let him do, because that keeps him alive. Let him do what he could do, but you are there to be his caregiver, to watch over him, make sure that he doesn't fall, and I appreciate that, because I can't be there. I'm here with a sick husband of my own. My husband has cancer everywhere in his body, and I'm dealing with all this stress. And I'm going on 70 years old. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's too much.
I'm almost there too. Like, oh my God.
I know. Let Dad go to the bathroom because I feel like he needs to go.
Okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom first and stay back there as long as I want to stay. And then I go in the kitchen and fix my meal like I want it. Jenny don't worry me about that. I fix my own stuff. She fix what she want to go and eat. And we sit at the table sometime together. And I'm happy.
Okay, Dad. Well, I'll talk with you later. Let Jenny have your phone so she can keep talking to me for a minute.
Love you, Papa.
She said she loves you. Bill said she loves you. I love you too. Sierra said she loves you. I love you too. God love you, and so do I, and you can't do nothing about it.
And I don't want to.
Keep on enjoying and sing my song one day at a time. That's all I'm asking the Lord.
Okay, Dad. Go. Okay, go on to the bathroom.
Here's Jenny now.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, he's so cute.
And thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Daddy.
All right. You want to take it off? Would you walk in the bathroom? I'm going there. He's not going now? He said he has to go to the bathroom, but he said he's not going now.
Okay. Well, Jenny, I just wanted to thank you, and we'll get off his phone. I just want to thank you for being there to help me talk to him so that my granddaughter could hear and understand what has gone on. And what I'm doing is I'm writing a letter to the highest court, the Supreme Court justice, so that they will know, it's corruption somewhere, because none of this should have happened to me. None of it. I mean, me and my husband give this whole family money left and right ever since I married this man. And now he
he's paying for plane trips and all that.
And I know, and now I get to be chosen to go to court, and the judge doesn't get to see the evidence. I don't believe that I just can't believe she's that corrupt, that she would see that kind of evidence and still give that boy a judgment against me, knowing I live in Maryland, knowing that I'm sick, and knowing that I sent a letter saying that I got the date of trial 2 days before the trial. How am I going to go to California 2 days before trial? And I just had surgery. It doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to thank you, because I wanted my granddaughter to know, because now the grandchildren are asking questions, and I want them to know that he's bragging all over Mississippi that he beat the court. He got his judgment against his sister, and showing it all at our class reunion, Jenny, telling everybody that I stole money from my dad, my mom, and it's almost like I can't even put my head up and go out, because I never did that.
Yes, you can. Do not not give anybody, him or anybody, your power. That's
Well,
what we
Jenny,
do wrong.
Jenny, you know what? He got the power. He got it from the high. He got it from the courts, and I have to
He got it
fight.
from God, though.
Yeah, but
But
Jenny, Jenny,
he
the
don't have it
truth
from
is,
God.
no, he doesn't, Jenny. But we got to live on this earth under the laws of the land. So I had to do this, and I'm going to send it to the highest court and see what they do. If they don't, it's going up on television, and I'm gonna have the people judge this because I'm through. I'm through with this. I'm just, I can't believe it. I'm trying to educate myself so that I can see what is going on in this country. That somebody can go, now I understand how somebody can actually go to jail for murder or for whatever, right,
Innocent
T?
people.
Innocent people because the judges are sitting there not hearing the case. What is this?
Yeah.
So we have to do so. I heard that there was a guy that had a TV show about the justice system, and I'm going to send this tape to them and let them look at it and see if they would try this case over.
Oh, they will.
Because I ain't got no money to give Bill's lawyer for him doing an injustice thing that wasn't right.
They will.
Okay, babe. Well, you go take care of that. I'm glad you guys went and made groceries today. And
We had
his account looks good. He's doing good. And that's there for you to take care of him, okay? And I told him, whatever you need, you asked him for it. He has to go get it, okay?
okay.
All right, doll. I'll talk with you later. I'll talk with you later.
All right, precious.
Take care. Bye
I
bye.
love you.
I love you too.
Kiki.
Love you, Aunt
Send
Jenny.
me some pictures. Send me some pictures, good looking girl.
Okay.
Bye bye.
You guys have a blessed day, okay? Please.
Okay.
Okay.
Papa want to sing. He wants to get on there and sing, and it's something I want to put out there. I wanted to call you. I was crying.
I know.
I wanted to call you. I went to therapy, but I couldn't let them do everything they wanted to do because I couldn't get it off my head. And let me save this because I've done this once before, and oh God,
Please stop.